This is Lance with BH/Babe Bias Boxing. I'm gonna give you my idea. What's going through Canelo's head right now? How can you beat Bud Crawford, the Superman of boxing right now, Mr. Undefeated, Mr. I can go both hands, Mr. I got great footwork, I got stamina, I can turn it on at the drop of a dime. How can Canelo beat Crawford? This is how I see it. This is how I see it. Lance from BH/Bay Bias Boxing. If you like what I'm saying, subscribe, like it, subscribe. Canelo has to cut off the left hand. He cannot let Bud go both ways. He cannot go right-handed and then switch back to southpaw. If he lets this happen, it's going to be a long night. If he fights in the center of the ring, it could be a long night. I think he has to have Bud up against the ropes, beating those arms up for the first 3 to 4 rounds. He cannot come out slow like he has before. He has to establish the pace. He cannot let Mr. Bud Crawford dictate the fight. He cannot use his wrestling skills. When I say his wrestling skills, his strong lower body to push Canelo around in breaks, bully him around, kind of like he did the Sean Porter fight. I do believe Canelo does have the strength advantage in this fight because he has taken the powerful blows from Bivol. You know what I'm saying? I need to see Canelo like how when he fought Israel Larda. I'm saying the last name right, Lara. Um, I need to see him like how he did in the 5th round, the 8th and 9th round, how he moved around, how he dictated the fight, how he didn't let Lara's quickness be a factor. I like how he did against Bivol Canelo, how he kind of stalked him a little bit. I think he's going to need a little bit of this in this fight. I think he's going to need some head movement in this fight. I think he's going to have to switch it up on Bud every 3 rounds. If you know what I'm saying, I don't see a knockout, but there could be a knockout. That's how crazy this fight could be. Because I've never seen Bud in. I've seen the Ricky Burns fight. I've seen the fight in Saudi Arabia when he fought for the 154. Astana. I'm saying the name wrong. But what I am going to get to is Bud does have no apparent weaknesses. That doesn't mean there isn't any, because I haven't seen him in that hot water yet, or a fight, a 50-50 fight, where he's going into the later rounds and he's losing. I've seen a lot of times in this footage when I'm watching his fights where his corner tells him to turn it on, like maybe the 6th, 7th, 8th round, and immediately knocked down. Canelo will have to avoid this. If Canelo can have this man on the ropes, beating up the arms, head movement, standing on his tippy toes, maybe the first few rounds, then he can get flat-footed and just drop bombs on him. He has to do body work. He has to take down Bud's body. I mean, most people already know most of this stuff. But me being a Spence fan, I had already knew that Spence felt if he won this fight and conquered that whole division in his strap season, that he's gonna go up try to fight Canelo. So I'm sure Bud saw the same game plan. I hate to say it, he mopped my man. So of course he's gonna go for it. He's obviously taller than him. He's just a bigger build. But I think Bud's wrestling background helps him in this fight. But this is all about Canelo and how I feel Canelo can win this fight. So I'm gonna need Canelo to go to the body, neutralize the left hand. Definitely do not let him go back and forth. If he comes out left-handed, like he's prone to doing most big fights, he has to cut that off. He has to establish that lead hand is not going to dictate this fight. He can't let Bud's jab dictate the fight or the pace of the fight or give Bud any confidence like I'm the stronger dude here. When he hits Bud with his first good power shot, he has to connect it. He has to let Bud know he's in the big leagues, that he's fighting a true champion at this weight class. I don't think I don't think it's that hard of a thing for me to say. You're going against two world class boxers in this fight. Like I said, so one can take the punches. Been in weight class for a minute now, or variation like around that weight class, and the other one's moving up. I think Crawford could be faster. I think Crawford could be more elusive. I think Canelo has to play chess. If he gets in the game of checkers, he's lost. I think if he works the body, neutralizes the left, keep the fight on the ropes, beat them arms up, and goes for seventh, eighth, he might have some action. This is Lance with BH/Bay Bias Boxing. I try to see it both ways, man. I might have a Bud Crawford breakdown too. But right now, this is my man Canelo. I am a Canelo fan. I hope to see a great fight. But once again, it's Lance with BH/Bay Bias Boxing. Ding! And if you like, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Let's subscribe. Hit the like button, subscribe, share it to a friend, comment. If you think I'm crazy, you don't think I've watched the fights, let me know. But like and subscribe. Tell me, how do you think Canelo could beat Bud? He's still in the building. Black Hippie Productions. Flash Bay Buyers.